start fresh, a brand new health journey, giving it her best. But this time is different, she's doing it for her, clearing out the doubt, making focus a blur.
Your body has been holding on to weight, and you've been blaming yourself. But what if I told you it's not about what you're eating? What if it's about what you're feeling? What's good, Pandi's peeps? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time visiting, welcome. If you are already chat fan with me, welcome back. You know I appreciate your support. And if you are tuning in during the live watch party premiere, shout out to you and friends with super channels. Today, we are talking about the stress hormone that is silently ruining your health. This is the cortisol conversation, and it changes everything. Y'all, what's good? We are officially in week, 11, the cortisol connection. Let's get into it. When my nutritionist told me gut health can't function in survival mode, the truth applies to your entire metabolism. When you are chronically stressed, not just one bad day, but the low-grade constant stress a lot of us are operating under, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. And cortisol in short bursts is life-saving. It's designed to help you run from danger. The problem is your body cannot tell the difference between a physical threat and an emotional one. A stressful workday, a difficult relationship, financial pressure, watching the news, all of it triggers the same cortisol response. And when it stays elevated, baby, that's when things go sideways for real, for real. Let me break down what chronic high cortisol does physically, because this changed everything. 1. Cortisol tells your body to store fat, specifically visceral fat, the fat around your belly and organs. This is not about calories. This is your body in survival mode creating emergency fuel storage. 2. Cortisol breaks down muscle tissue. Your body, thinking it's in an emergency, breaks down muscle to create quick energy. Less muscle means slower metabolism. Slower metabolism means fewer calories burned at rest. 3. Cortisol elevates blood sugar. It dumps glucose into your bloodstream for a run from danger type of energy. If you don't actually run, that excess blood sugar gets stored as fat. And 4, cortisol destroys your sleep. We just talked about what poor sleep does to your hunger hormones and fat storage. One complete cycle, stress raises cortisol, cortisol disrupts sleep, poor sleep raises cortisol further, around and around we go. 5, and this one hurt me. Cortisol blocks your cells from responding to leptin. Remember leptin, the I'm full hormone? High cortisol makes you resistant to its signal. So you keep eating because your brain genuinely cannot hear that it's had enough. Chronic stress is not a personality trait, y'all. It's a biological state, and it has a biological solution. I want to acknowledge something for real. Specifically, Black women are not more stressed because of some internal weakness. We tend to be more stressed because of external load, systemic, societal, historical, and generational weight. And we've been told to manage it by just pushing through, instead of by actually addressing the source. That messaging has quite literally made us sick. The solution is not to meditate your way into ignoring real problems. The solution is to take cortisol seriously as a health issue and build sustainable practices that will lower it daily, because the stressors aren't all disappearing. Here's what actually moves the needle: evidence-based, practical, and personally tested. 1. Sleep, the number one cortisol regulator. Every hour of quality sleep you add is a direct intervention in your cortisol levels. We talked about this last week for a reason. 2. Low impact movement. Intense high impact exercise when you're already chronically stressed can actually raise cortisol. What lowers it? Walking, gentle yoga, swimming, intentional, loving movement. Exactly what our protocol was built on. 3. Reduce doom scrolling. Every stress scroll session is a cortisol trigger. Not about being uninformed. It's about not marinating your nervous system in stimulation all day. Don't overstimulate yourself. And 4, eat regularly. Skipping meals spikes cortisol. Your body interprets low blood sugar as a threat. Eat within an hour of walking. Don't go more than 4 to 5 hours between meals. 5. Connect with your people. Genuine social connection, laughter, community actively lowers cortisol. This is why our Wednesday nights are literally medicine. And I'm not being dramatic, guys. 6. Breath work. 3 deep belly breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system and begins lowering cortisol in real time. In your car, before a hard meeting, or at 3 a.m. as you lay in bed, 3 breaths, 30 seconds. It's biochemically effective. Now, Wednesday nights, Real Talk Live, that's tomorrow, y'all. We'll be talking more about the cortisol conversation. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this conversation as much as I have, and I hope you found it beneficial. If you did, please take a moment to let me know in the comments section underneath the video. Also, sharing is caring, so if you know someone else who may benefit from the conversation, please share this video for me. You can share it here on your community tab or on your other social media platforms. Remember, your vibe attracts your tribe, y'all. Speak it into existence. We are going to get through this month effectively. I want you all to continue to stay safe, continue to stay encouraged, and I'm going to do the same. Thank you all so much for watching. If you all did not remember to blow dry on the like button for me on your way coming in, please don't forget to do that before you head out. Until next time, you all stay safe out there. And again, thank you so much for watching. Peace and blessings. Pandi signing off.
Pandi just decided, yeah, it's time to start fresh. A brand new health journey, giving it her best. But this time is different, she's doing it for her. Clearing out the doubt, making focus a blur. She's tired of the setbacks, tired of the loop, tired of starting over and regrouping the troop. But she knows she can't do it all alone this time. Gotta build the foundation, gotta make it sublime. So she called in the backup, an expert in stride. Got a top nutritionist right by her side. If you wanna see how Pandi's taking control, living her best life, hitting every single goal. Don't go anywhere, you gotta stick around. Hit that like and comment, let's elevate. Share it with your friends, hype the video up. This is Pandi's health journey. Ooh.